Welcome to Module 4, Event Planning. The purpose of this training video is to provide information to student organizations on event planning and all the steps and policies that your organization would need in order to carry out a registered event correctly. In this module, we will cover what events need to be registered, where can I find all the appropriate forms, when do I need to submit any documents or forms, how far in advance do I need to submit these forms or documents, what happens next after confirmation, event confirmations, food and alcohol policies at FAU, and information about the handy app called Cork that can help you get involved on campus. When creating an event, you may wonder if it's necessary to go through the event registration process. The answer is yes. All student organizations are required to submit an event registration for all events on and off campus per FAU Regulation 4.006. When creating an event, you should take the following questions into consideration. Will you need space? How many people will be present? Is the event open, meaning is it just for your organization? And do you have any idea where you'd like to hold the event? To submit an event registration form, you'll go to your organization's profile on OwlCentral. Click the Events tab. This should take you to the beginning portion of the events form. Fill out the form, including the event's date, time, and location. For location, enter the specific campus information. An example is shown on the slide. With the new version of OwlCentral, you also have the option of uploading an event flyer if you have one. On the next screen, where it asks who on behalf are you submitting this form, you would select Registered Student Organization. There are certain guidelines that govern how far in advance you can submit an event registration form. FAU Regulation 4.006 states that all events must be registered a minimum of 10 days in advance. However, if you are looking to have food or any other special accommodation at your event, you will need to plan ahead. A food waiver will also be needed if you plan on having food at your event. After submitting your event registration form, it will need to go through the approval process. You are able to track your event submission through the Submissions tab under My Involvement. If your organization is planning on serving food at your event, a food waiver will be needed. Once completed, you have a couple options regarding catering. FAU's official food service provider, Chartwell's, is available to cater your event. A food waiver is not needed when obtaining food through Chartwell's. You can also get your food catered through an approved outside vendor. Note that if you do take this route, you are required to complete the food waiver. A temporary food waiver request is needed for any vendor that is not Chartwell's. For more information, follow the link that is located on the screen. If your organization plans to serve alcohol at the event, you must be pre-registered and must be in compliance with FAU's risk management policies. Cork is a free download app that can be found in the Apple's App Store or the Google Play Market for Android users. Cork works by pulling all events listed from OwlCentral right to your smartphone. This is a great way to get involved on campus.